A belt in your dream could mean a lot of different things. It depends on how it was used or portrayed. These could all have a basis on how the dream can be interpreted. There are also biblical connotations of a belt. It could sometimes mean a woman's chastity, or purity. It could signify a soldier's protection, and could also stand for the truth. What does a dream about a belt represent? The belt could represent a lot of things. Here are some of the most common examples. Symbolic of a steady foundation. A belt is what holds up your trousers or garments that are used to cover the lower parts of your body. In the Bible, this is also used as something to close the robes of men, to make sure their clothing properly protects them from the elements. To see a belt in your dream could mean that your life is built on a steady foundation and you have no need to worry about the most important things. Symbolic of wealth. There are times when a belt is seen as a status symbol. This is also notable especially when precious stones or jewels are put on it. To dream of a belt could mean that you are wealthy or you are about to experience financial abundance. A lot of blessings are definitely coming your way. Symbolic of security. The belt also holds things together and makes sure that you don't have to worry about anything falling. This is symbolic of the security that you are enjoying in your life right now. This also means that you are well protected, so if there is anything that is giving you fear or anxiety, you don't have to let it get to you. The belt in your dream is a signal that you are going to be fine. Symbolic of a spiritual connection. To see a belt in your dream could also mean that you are experiencing a solid connection with God. You have nothing to fear in your life. This dream could also mean that you are connected with powerful forces that are always putting you at an advantage in any situation you may find yourself in your life. Symbolic of the truths of the church. Your dream about a belt can also be seen in this regard, as the indisputable truths of the church. There are many things that could be lost as you go about your life and get exposed to varied influences, but seeing a belt in your dream could be a reminder to always go back to the unwavering essence of your love, faith, and your relationship with God. Symbolic of connection. This is meant in a more general sense, and not necessarily in a spiritual way. However, there is always some spiritual transcendence whenever you feel connection with anybody or anything. The belt in your dream could be a symbol of this connection that you feel with a person in your life, or probably a particular project that you are working on currently. Symbolic of everything being in its proper place. The Bible also talks about a belt and how it holds everything in place, and how everything is right. There is a sense of balance or equilibrium. This is an assurance that you are doing fine, that or this truth is something that you are going to witness in the very near future. Have faith in the good plans that are ahead of you. Symbolic of unity. A belt in your dream could also have biblical interpretations in the sense that it could also symbolize unity. Cooperation may be something that is important in your life right now, whether in your family, your circle of friends, your professional life. Trust that this is coming to you soon and you don't have to fight so hard in order to get the unity that you want to establish with your personal relationships. Symbolic of limitation. In some ways, a belt in your dream could also symbolize limitation. You may have beliefs that are hindering you from achieving what you really want in life, things that you've always pinned for but always make excuses not to go after. The belt in your dream may be symbolic of this self-imposed hindrance that you are putting upon yourself. Symbolic of confidence. A belt in your dream could also be symbolic of confidence that you have or dream of having. This confidence is yours as long as you believe in yourself and trust that all you want will be yours soon enough. Common situations in which you dream of a belt. Dream of putting a belt on someone. This dream may be symbolic of how you are helping someone in a very significant way. The help you are affording is something that the other person believes is saving his life. You may be contributing something very big and the whole community you belong in truly appreciates it. Dream of wearing a belt. This dream could indicate that you have it all together, that you have everything that you need in order to get to wherever your heart desires to go. You are secure in yourself and in those around you, and you trust that you will get the help that you need when you need it. Dream of buying a belt. This dream may indicate that you are in need of financial assistance, or that you are giving this assistance to someone else. This may be generous of you, But maybe you should also think about how this really helps the person you are donating to in the long run, if this is really the best thing that will uplift their lives. Dream of losing a belt. This dream could mean that you are letting go of childhood wounds and traumas and you are moving forward with your life. Your perspective has changed and you have fully let go of the old things that used to bother you. Dream of getting whipped by a belt. This dream may represent your fears or anxieties surrounding your relationships. Try to think about what is causing this, and what you can do to calm yourself regarding your worries, if they really deserve this attention and heaviness from you. Dream of whipping someone else with a belt. This dream may be symbolic of suppressed emotions such as anger, fear, or other unsettling emotions that you haven't really dealt with. If you can recognize who you are whipping in your dream, this may be telling as well of what you feel about this person, and may be revealing to you how you have repressed rage you may need to deal with. Dream of removing a belt from your own hips. This dream may mean that you are going to relax for now and give yourself a break from all the things that burden or worry you. You are just going to let loose and not worry about your usual responsibilities. Dream of removing a belt from someone else's hips. This dream could mean a lot of things. For one, it could be representative of how you are helping someone else breathe easier in their lives, by taking a load off of their shoulders. It could also mean that you are going to get or receive something important from a friend or a relative very soon, something that means a lot to them. Dream of wearing a very tight belt. This dream may mean that you are pressuring yourself too much, and unnecessarily at that. Now is the time to be honest. Are you being too hard on yourself? Are you becoming a workaholic, toiling tirelessly without any rest? This is a very unhealthy way of living and can possibly take a toll on you sooner than you expect. This dream is telling you to step back and reassess your priorities. Being happy now is more important than putting it off for a promise sometime in the far future. Dream of being given a belt. This dream may indicate that someone will be giving you a big financial boost in your life soon. You are a very lucky person indeed to just receive this gift from someone. Make sure to own it and tell yourself that you deserve it, as well as every good thing that will come your way. Dream of a belt on a woman. Sometimes, a belt can be symbolic of sexual desires or fantasies. If the belt is on a woman, this may mean that you have some sexual desires that you want to live out, or have been thinking about lately. Conclusion. A belt in your dream could mean a lot of different things, and also have a lot of biblical connotations. It also depends on how the belt is used and portrayed in the dream. Try to remember as many details as you can about the dream, and also check how you feel when you wake up, in order to interpret your dream as accurately as possible.